Well, all right. This is the Ja Renee. I've got a lot to say, and I'm just going to cut to the chase. So, I'm not quite sure what we are talking about today, but I'm going to pray over these cards, and then we're going to get right into it. So, glory to you in the highest. There is none like you. You are so beautiful, and I am so gracious that you have allowed me to be connected to you. Thank you so much for all that you do. And I thank you for protecting me and the collective as I channel these messages. Okay. Let's see what the first card out is going to be. Oops. Oh, it's the Ace of Pentacles. No, that's abundance. That's just like complete abundance, that, you know, everything that you manifest, you're getting it, that you have opportunities coming, you got new careers. If you want a new career, you got a new passion project or something that's going to bring in a lot of money in abundance. So that was the first card out, and that is actually really good energy. So to kind of keep with that, before moving forward, I do just want to get an angel message, and let's see if we can kind of piece together what's happening here today. But I mean, hey, seeing the Ace of Pentacles on the first go is always, it's always a good sign. And for anybody that just likes to see cards, this is the Ace of Pentacles. And you see how there's like a great big coin in that hand. You know, everything that you want, you can have. And that's kind of like what it's saying. And also, too, what I noticed out of this card is that the hand is coming out of almost like the clouds, so to speak. So it's almost like you're getting it out of nowhere. All right, let me shuffle these again. But it seems like it's coming to you out of nowhere. So that always lets me know that the divine is in the mix. When you have something and it's like, where did I get this from? I didn't even know something was going on in the background. Okay, so the angel message that came out was 1818. And it's all about structures. And it says that you are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into pieces. So, I'm sure if you do have a passed on loved one, this could be a friend, a family member, you know exactly who this person is and who it is that is who it is that is cheering you on. They're working really hard, trying to either have you keep the finances and the abundance that you have, or, you know, helping you work towards gaining it. One thing that you are going to want to do is any type of fears that you have in regards to finances, go ahead and get rid of those fears. Go ahead and, whether if you got to pray, whether if you got to, you know, just severely strategize into how you can make a foolproof plan of receiving money that comes in, you know, to where it's always flowing. Because what you can't do is actually try to make money when you're scared. How does that work? You know, you can't be scared of money and you're making it. So ask the divine for guidance if you need clarity. But let's get some more tarot. Okay. I want to get something else here too. You know, with getting this abundance, with having all this money, with all of this here, it may be something that you're, in addition to, you know, having fears of just money in general, you may be in a space to where you don't even think that this can happen for you. Um, let's get some more. Almost as if like you've been fighting so long for it. You're like, are you kidding me? Like, it's finally here. I don't believe it. You know, like that's kind of the energy I'm getting. Maybe because before, prior to, you've had a shattered dream. You've had something that didn't go the way that you were expecting it. Well, let's see if we can get some energy to talk about the story and see exactly what is going on and why you're so scared. Why you're so, you know, what's concerning you about money? So one thing that I did get, and I don't know why this would influence you to feel bad about making money, but it's almost like you're somebody that people see as loving, people see as hopeful. Like they see you as a point of hope. So maybe it's a situation where you're upset or you're okay, let me get this. The reason why you're about to get all this abundance, and the reason why the Ace of Pentacles came out in the first, is because you've been the one that's been putting in the work. You've been the one that's been planning, putting together a plan, like as if like there's a family reunion, let's just say, and everybody wants to go to the family reunion, but you're buying stuff. You're actually planning for it. You're making sure that everybody knows about it. You're sending out the invites, but yet everybody, like I said, is still wanting to come. So from that standpoint, they see you as hope. Because if they didn't do it, there wouldn't be anything to go to, an event to attend. But with you, they see hope, you know? And maybe just being this person that people kind of look to for hope is not, you don't really like, you know, it's a lot. And maybe it comes off like it's torture because you're always having to deal with people that want something out of you, whether if it's just simply your time, your energy, and you're like, wait, no. And you really are feeling like you need to rest. And you know, that's big. I find that before any type of big decision or any type of big money increase, big anything, happiness, any change like that, there's rest that needs to happen so that you can make way for it. I'm also seeing that, you know, maybe these same group of people that look at you as hope also don't want to give you the same kind of credit. So they look at you as hope, but they don't want you to believe it, right? They don't want you to know that you kind of not hold that much power, or but that they are looking at you in the type of light that they're looking at. And you're just like, okay, well, I find somebody else to be hoped in, you know? I'm like, what? So, yikes. They want you to feel like when they say these things to you, like they're pulling you on the carpet about something, but they really not saying anything at all. Like, you know how some people want to be in that position to have something to say to you, although your hope, and they've clearly established that hope was you. People are just so weird. They want to switch up. They want to change the narratives and make you think differently. But they want you to believe that they're not doing anything wrong. When you're dealing with a lot of money, you have to watch yourself, and you got to watch your back, and you just got to watch the company that you keep, especially when you're somebody that people are used to being able to latch on to and look to as if you are their hope, you know? And what it is that you're not anybody's hope. If they want to do something, or if they hope that something is going to occur, they need to plan. They need to put in time. They need to do the same things that you did, which is why it is that I see that you're abundant. But let's just close this out. And don't feel bad for any of the boundaries that you've had to create with people, because, I mean, honestly, how do they feel being a hindrance to your growth, or being someone that could potentially put you in an energy of just feeling stressed in any kind of way or whatever, when you don't deserve it? And don't feel scared. Be okay with being abundant is what I'm saying, right? Hey, I'm a queen. Hey, I'm a king. You know, it's okay to say these things. It's okay to walk in this air. You know, people that don't have it don't want you to think this way about yourself. But other people that already have it and is already, you know, in the same type of energies, why would they care? We're doing the same thing as me. So just be careful to people trying to, or any situations trying to, ain't that something? Distraction. And it wasn't even nobody. And I find that that's relevant. So be careful with any kind of scammers, okay, that may come across your path. Be careful for anybody that simply just wants to destroy this new abundant you, or the abundant you know, because maybe you've been in this energy, but the peaceful abundant you that you want. And just remember that as you are receiving, remember to always stay thankful, because that's how you continue to receive. Because the divine didn't have to do it for you. And that's just the way it is. So I thank y'all for going ahead and listening to this message. I hope that it was valuable to you. I hope that you were able to get some gems. And I hope that the one that I'm speaking to right now is the one that is the abundant person. So congratulations for you. I hope that you are not the little monitoring spirits that just kind of want to know about my collective's abundance. But either way, I'm just so thankful for you watching either way. And just thank you. You have a great day.